get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux, that on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. Then pay out the pay out the pay out. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers. The bay watch the women. I got it. Go meet your mate. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands.
Boy,
She ain't
Tyson
even
and
bring
hope.
a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so
You go?
iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings. Yeah, got my stats up. I'm living on my
Shit, I'm gonna
dreams.
play in this money
Trust
league
this
real
condo,
quick.
I can fit a limousine. Yeah, ain't that ironic? I'm so
Man,
iconic.
you already know what I want to do, man.
This be my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got high
Man,
on
just
my
give
own,
me a
and they
30
keep
and we
recruiting.
good.
Punching no clock, a sun and moon. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot
Bet,
calling.
bet.
Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your
Yes,
stacks up, but
sir.
you ain't got no rings. Yeah, got my stats up. I'm living out my dreams. Yeah, stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine. Yeah, ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so
Yes,
iconic.
sir.
Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
Jay, what you want to do with some of them second round picks, bro?
They finna be gone, man.
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like
I give you a first, Jay, and a third for 2 seconds and a third.
The motherfuckers already gone, cuz.
Talk to me. Yeah.
Nah, you did that, Masai.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
That nigga not playing, cuz.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, 21 TA, out!
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. Right to the air goes Lawrence. He's got that to the rookie first-round pick, Brian Thomas. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hey, go. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Hey, run. 11. Silver.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Solo left Zion.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught by him. Up after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Jaguars have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Hey, Lion.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
21G, 21G.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And brought in by Chark. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1.
Yeah, hit it. Solo left Zion. Solo.
Back to throw is Tua. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Play action. Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Hey, 21 TA, fly. Turbo 1, hard.
Tua to throw again. Catch made there. That's Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets that.
And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Jonnu Smith, touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll drop this for Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A huge play just before the half. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is caught. To the goal line and in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Miami. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, They don't have one for this guy.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now here's Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Davis with a nice 1st down grab, and he's really developed into a good receiver, especially these last few seasons, going over 700 yards in each of the previous 2. That level of consistency is one of the main reasons.
And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra
Ooh,
point
that's a
by
good
Little
dot.
is good. And the Jaguars go up by 7, 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Scat. 21G, 21G. 8.
On 1st down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Watson, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins back within 7. It's 35-28. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Whoa. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Lawrence now. Open net. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
To the right side here, pass is caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Heavy. Here we go.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or backside. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey. All right, come on.
A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, run.
Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Rip, 23. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
The kick is good. That's the score. Jaguars 42, Dolphins 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Berrios on the return. They'll try to run a reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
2 and out on 1st down. And the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
20, TX. Scott.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Yeah, ready. Hey.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Game on. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Tua to throw again. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing is Tua. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. Oh, he's got a man, and he caught it. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
Gutsy call there. They forego the field goal attempt and allow their offense to come back on the field to try to end this drive with 6. Now, how often do we see those plays blow up in your face and we question the decision? But when they get it right, we have no choice but to tip our cap and say job well done.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Robinson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. ETN. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Here's ETN. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. 2nd and goal.
Hey, kill. 13, Lou.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll try and run with ETN. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So pressure kick coming. Here's Cam Little. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And he is stopped at the 25, and the drive will begin there. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black, designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that rich, they frozen, Q, let's go, I'ma get.
Yeah. Yeah, let me try to build this nigga, cuz.
I'm a get money type of. If you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite it. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with. Any know who to play with.
No, she did, nigga. No, she did. You ain't gonna be beating me, man. Yeah, I hear you. I ain't gonna be cool when I get Travis Hunter, nigga. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. You gonna get some superstar. You ain't gonna get no superstar DB. You gonna get a superstar, though. Yeah, nah, maybe a superstar safety. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you pretty good, right?
me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that
You
you
ain't
like
gonna
all
get
the
shit,
attention
man.
that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes.
That was a good trade, nigga.
Exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh boy, training. I'll probably get a receiver out there in the third round. Man. Nah, he's superstar. Hell nah, after practice shit.
Passport stamp
Nigga, I got one mission. It was for AJ Terrell, and I didn't get it.
international man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I beat by the sand. Dawn sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free. You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made a whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm
Zimmer, Quinn.
I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the
Yeah. Probably Quinn went to a Super Bowl. Right. And they still win.
I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back. I won't say okay, boomer.
Jay and Quinn be having good defenses too, though.
You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't on my lonesome. They want me to lonesome. I made a fortune.
But then Quinn, did he go to the playoffs twice? Dan Quinn did?
I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, okay, loser. We go way, way back, I won't say okay,
Oh no, man. Give me the Super Bowl, man.
You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser, loser, loser. Why the?
Hey, that nigga Mozzie gonna be sorry as hell.
Don't know why she mad, 'cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my. I call her Stewart. She the lowest. She so down and out of
Yeah, that nigga
sewer.
ass, man.
Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go
I
on
don't know what
tour.
it is.
Like me,
Micah outlier shit.
we go way
We
back like
can't draft Bill Herman.
sweet. I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the
On
cooler.
linebacker, on God. We got that nigga to play linebacker.
Was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay,
But
loser.
this shit is wild.
Okay, loser. Ay.
Nigga turned to a demon.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now,
Yeah, at least we got some this season, man.
big deals,
What we playing Marquise Bell?
6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me.
Yeah.
We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again.
Man, too little shit. Thank God he little shit.
Went through. J. Cole said his memes and mules, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too
Oh
big, so
shit.
cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little Curtis. Yeah. You know I gotta catch my
Man, we'll have him back by like week 6, week 7. That shit crazy. Our opponent's gonna be Andrew Booth week ass. Man. I ain't gonna really be able to watch that game. Niggas gonna be at fucking work. Yeah. I get off and like, nah, I'll probably catch the fourth quarter.
Believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here. The flight flight attendant. Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach at Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard.
Where this nigga Maul at, man?
These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On site, I give you the green light. It's all bark.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lose some Maul.
Don't be surprised if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary. We can't arrange that. You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe,
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC, let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and
You
documents.
shit,
Back
bro.
to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping front.
Baby, I'm just trying to
Legendary.
open them wide. Mind if I pull up with a few?
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hey, yeah, I was looking at that shit. Oh shit, I need to create one on my mom's shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that shit on my mom's shit. Who wants some gear?
It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fires to the side of an ice cold. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D. I got a day
You know,
with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, ain't seen no way. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO. wanna try to beat the force? I wanna try to feed the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape. I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to feed the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? 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 Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more? I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they loving us no more. No, R and us, the bar is raised.